We've now just arrived at Magic Kingdom. We haven't done Genie Plus because it's only here for the afternoon, but we did buy individual lightning lanes for 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. I think they were $10 each, plus tax. So,
I've got no idea how much they were.
Yeah.
Just used my bank card.
Just paid for it. But we haven't done Genie Plus. We have been keeping an eye on Genie tip board, and it looks like some of the wait times are quite low. So fingers crossed we can get some rides ticked off. But otherwise, we're just gonna take it easy, soak it all in, and then a little bit later this evening, we have got the Happily Ever After desserts after show party, that thing where you see the show and then you have lots of cakes. Perfect. So
I'm just happy with not having to fight crowds.
Yeah.
I don't care about the desserts. I'll take them, but like, yeah, I'd pay the money just to not have to fight the crowd.
Just to be in your own space.
Yeah.
So. So I just saw this and I thought, that's really good. Everything is all braille and then you can figure out where it is.
I mean, it's still pretty impressive that even having like someone read braille,
Yes.
so they would be able to find their way to that.
Yeah, because we struggle without having sight impairment issues. That's very impressive.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to start with Big Thunder or do you want to start over in Tomorrowland?
Tomorrowland, because it's there.
It's closer, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what we do around here. Definitely on the hunt for a nice, refreshing drink. Might be another frozen Coke, might be a frozen lemonade. And I've got no more postcards to give anyone, so yeah, so this is the space we're going to be in later.
Oh, is it now?
I think, no. So that's where we have the desserts party is in there.
Yeah.
And then it's in here.
Oh. I just hope there's not too many people that they sell the tickets to like...
No, I'm sure it's controlled. Now I know that you won in Toy Story Mania, but don't think you're winning this one.
I'm going to give it a try.
Get ready for hyperspace. Maximum acceleration. Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. Check the status board and review your score. And remember, to infinity and beyond.
There's not that much of a difference though.
No, not that much really. Neither of us were particularly high scorers.
No.
I was struggling with that one today though.
Yeah, I was as well. It actually done.
Yeah.
You want to see my score?
Oh.
I'm going to try to put it on your wrist.
Look at the intensity. Winner, not winner. What's the word for not winner? However, having said, there's lots of short wait times, we stood in one queue for Buzz, and we were like, you know what? We'll just get Genie Plus.
Because you looked and we can pretty much walk onto everything with Genie Plus, so we can get all the rides that we want to get done.
Yes.
Done. And when you think it was $18 to be able to do that, I think it's worth it, isn't it?
So we may end up doing a few more rides than had expected, which is absolutely fine. This is the last time we're in Magic Kingdom for this trip, so why not? Treat ourselves, do a few more rides, still have plenty of time for food and drink as well, and no more shopping.
Yes.
You didn't even put them in sports mode.
Yes, I put them in sports mode.
So we've already booked our next ride, which is Space Mountain. Gonna walk straight onto that, and then get our next one booked for that afterwards.
Yeah.
So, winner, winner. We're holding on for dear life. That's right, we're back on Smogotron. So, Space Mountain went down. Like, there was us saying, yeah, we've got Genie Plus, we're gonna walk on. And it went down, the lights came up, and we were waiting for a while, and we were like, no. So we've cancelled that, come back out of the queue, hopped onto Tomorrowland Speedway, and we'll go back to Space Mountain later, hopefully. But yeah, this is nice, it's been driven. Hello, people!
Who are you waving at?
People who are looking.
Oh.
I mean, they've seen you driving before.
But driving's better this time, man.
It is, yeah. Toot toot, grease lightning, whoa, grease lightning. Oh my god. Do you do that on purpose?
I just think to keep you on your toes.
If you misbehave, I'm putting our next Genie Plus on the carousel. So it's quite warm and we decided to pop in and get a little slush from Starlight Cafe. Also a good chance to check on Sunny Eclipse because only a few weeks ago that alien had a leak and some smoke coming out of him.
Oh.
Yeah. But he looks fine now.
Yeah.
We've both ordered a specialty beverage. We've gone for a blue Sully slushy. Sounds delicious, like blue raspberry, slushy, cold, ice. That's what I need. These look good.
Yeah, it looks like a big blue dunk. Who on the top? That is just what we needed.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for the lady in there who gave us the idea. We received drinking one.
Hello there. Welcome to our birthday party.
You wanted thrill rides?
Yeah. It's a really good idea after we've just had
A slushy. Yeah.
Slushy. Slushy.
Oh my god. This is the worst ride ever. Okay. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh lordy. Right. This way. Woo. Right. We're finally in the queue. We don't have any luck with the queues. But we're in, we're moving. It'll be fine.
Yes.
Good job.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho.
Here we go, buddy. Your hair tie.
That's me after working a night shift.
Yeah.
Trying to throw my medicine.
Oh no. Which one?
The piece one, you know, the alien
Oh.
fingers.
Oh. We're not doing too well today, are we? Jib it down, jib it down.
That must be from, like, you know, struggling to get out of
Yeah.
the rides.
So what do you think of Seven Dwarfs?
It was all right. Like, it wasn't as maybe fast and stuff as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah, I think it's a good little roller coaster. It's obviously very popular. I think with Tron now in here,
Last ride.
they should move this ride down to be part of Genie Plus.
Yeah, right.
I don't think it should be an individual lightning lane at this point.
Yeah. Because this and Tron were miles apart from
Yeah.
each other, weren't they?
And this is a cheaper individual lightning lane, but even still, I mean, there's enough rides. They're getting enough coin from you. I think they could put this as Genie Plus now.
Yeah. Look,
Because
it's
I
still
don't
good.
think this is any better than Big Thunder or Space Mountain.
No, in fact, I'd say the others are probably.
Yeah.
This was probably better for kids.
Yeah.
But I think, like, if you didn't pay $10 or whatever
Yes.
for it, you wouldn't have like that barrier set high like you've got with
Yeah.
Tron or whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I think
exactly.
that kind of has an impact. But yeah, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too. So our next Genie Plus is just starting now, and that's over at Haunted Mansion. So we're going to head across there. We're doing well though. We're hitting some rides out of the park this afternoon.
Yeah.
In only a few hours.
I'm upset because of my gibbet now.
Leave a comment down below for Dave's gibbets. Right, so let's head this way.
I can't believe I've lost one.
Now Dave has been begging me to let us go back on this ride. But I said I'm not sure we've got time this evening. Sorry, Dave.
It's a small one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What a shame.
You've lost a gibbet. No, it's a small world. God, what an awful day.
Got to make it up to do you, man.
Okay, so that was a great haunted mansion. Or not. As we got there, literally got there, and they were like, sorry, it's gone down. So, that's the second ride in an hour that's gone down here today. Now, we've already done all of these rides on our previous day here.
So it's not
So it's not a big deal. And we're still having a nice time. The sun is shining, but it is a little bit annoying. I'm hoping that we can like pick them back up before the end of the night. So we, much like everyone else, are then walking around the water to go over to Big Thunder. Please don't let that be down. Otherwise, It's a Small World is looking like it might be the only ride that is operating.
Oh god, I'll sit down on the floor somewhere.
Lie down in the middle of the road.
Hello.
Hiya.
Thank you.
Oh my god, it's rickety. Goat. I'm glad you got to the Big Thunder.
Yeah, it's good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. So the sun is right there. But Space Mountain is back up. And so we had a quick look and was able to snag a Genie Plus for straight away. So we'll take another walk over there. Now, this point of the day is when you sort of think, oh, we're trying to do something in one area. No. We're going to do lots of bouncing around from one to the next now. But I'm fairly sure we should be able to get all the things we want to get done in time to then go and check in for our desserts party, seating for the fireworks, and get a turkey leg.
Yeah, I want a turkey leg as well.
So at Space Mountain it is. Second time lucky. Oh, Pluto. Keep those bubbles coming, girl. Oh, beautiful. Look at this.
Walking through the bubble.
Yeah. Disney duck.
Get me a turkey drumstick now. Get me a turkey. Get me a turkey. Get me a turkey drumstick now.
Thank you. Right, we're not going to a Hall of Presidents. We are going next door to the Hall of Presidents, where we should be able to get
Turkey drumstick.
How much were they this time?
$12.49.
$12.49, but you got it.
Yeah.
If you're a vegetarian, look away now. Oh god. We'll all look away now. So the turkey leg. Did you like the big meat?
Love the big meat. I mean, I've probably got loads of it in my teeth as well.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, really tasty, but it's just really difficult to eat.
It's a handful, it's a mouthful,
Yeah.
it leaves you in a sticky mess.
But I managed.
Yeah. Such a pro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it
totally
was some-
picked it off.
And it was something you've wanted to do, wasn't it? And something
Yeah.
that like was much more widespread when you were here back in the dark ages.
Yeah.
When you were young.
Yeah, back in the early noughties.
Yeah. So we have now got our Haunted Mansion Genie Plus selection. And I was just looking at the app and saw that what I hadn't realised earlier was when Haunted Mansion went down, they then automatically credit you one multi-attraction fast pass to use. So we're going to go and do Haunted Mansion. Then we are going to do Big Thunder Mountain again, and that'll be our last ride before we then head over to Tomorrowland Terrace for the desserts party area, seating ready for the show. And then after the fireworks, we'll be enjoying a little nibble, a little sparkling cider maybe. Foolish mortals.
Awaken the spirits with your tambourine.
So it's just under 1 hour until we happily ever after fireworks display. Lots of people already crowding around. That's not for us, is it?
Not for me, definitely
Not for you. So we're just making our way over now to Tomorrowland Terrace. Now they say you can check in 1 hour before, so we're about there. So we'll see how it goes. Now they do a pre-party, a post-party, and a seats and treats. So we will have access to that green space earlier, and then we'll have our pudding dessert party afterwards. So there is a bit of a queue right now, but I'd say you can see lots of people already in. So I think that's a pre-party perhaps,
Yeah.
or maybe that's with during. And there's people up there as well. But we'll come in here after the fireworks when the crowds are going, and then we'll have some food and drink.
Cool, so we don't get wine or anything until
No, after,
Cool.
as far as I understand. So yeah, pre-party, seats and suites, and post-party. So if you get seats and suites, you're going to be sitting in here for the fireworks. There's a bit more of a side-on view, but you get a seat, so that might be worth paying the extra. I think it's about $15 more. Pre-party, post-party is $99, and you're going to be sitting where we are over in that area over there. So stage one complete. We have our post-party bands. Now, we did get asked if we're over 21, which, you know, it's very flattering. But they do serve alcohol in the pre and post party. So if you maybe don't look over 21, if you're looking...
Well, just bring your ID
Yeah,
here.
just
It's really
have your
strict,
ID,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's not like at home.
Yeah, I mean, I even brought mine, you even brought yours, just in case.
A lot of the time they operate like under 40, you
Yeah.
have to show it or whatever, don't they?
Yeah.
Like,
Here we go. So,
Hello.
hi there.
Welcome in, guys. Just keep that front walkway clear for me. And 10 minutes before the show starts, we do ask everyone to stand.
Cool, thank you. So we're in, we've got a seat, we're sitting right at the back, but when everyone stands up, there's going to be more space, and everyone's going to move forwards anyway. And for now, we're leaning up against the fence at the back. Rest in my achy bones.
they're going to be aching for months.
Yeah. I mean, originally the plan was we're taking it easy this afternoon. We were just going to hop on a couple of rides, have a stroll around.
I've done 23,000 stats.
Yeah. So it's been a long day. It's been a very fun day. Obviously starting at Typhoon Lagoon, then Disney Springs, then going around doing some rides, and now we're here. So, but this is definitely the icing on the cake, and this is probably what a lot of you have been looking forward to today in this video. So what is there to tell you about the desserts party? So it was $99 plus tax per person. So it's not the cheapest. However, when you factor in, you get guaranteed space and a viewing area, so you're not in amongst the crowds, you don't even have to spend lots of time staking out your spot. And the fact you get food and drink included. Obviously, we'll be able to give you a full review after we've tried some of this food and drink, but I'm sure it's going to be good.
We did get a quick glimpse of someone walking past with some.
Yeah, he nearly tackled her to the floor.
I'm not even hungry.
Yeah. Now, if I remember correctly, this was one of those things where you have to book it sort of 60 days in advance. And again, if you're trying to book it in the UK and you're trying to use the My Disney Experience app, at least at the time that I was booking it, it didn't work. It was a real pain in the butt. So use a VPN, set your location to being in the US, and then I was able to do it straight away, and there was no problem whatsoever. So helpful Disney tips. Who would have thought it on this channel?
Certainly not from me.
No. But we're here. I'm really looking forward to seeing any fireworks show. And this one's only recently returned.
Be tired.
Yes. I'm tired, and I'm also quite thirsty. Now, you can come and go, so one of us could go and get some drinks. Hint, hint.
I
But
am moving.
I'm down now, and I'm not getting back up for quite some time.
I was just like not lying here. I'm sitting here thinking, it's so worth it being in here just for the calmness.
Yes. It's definitely got a nice, people are still, you can still feel a slight tension. People are elbows out jostling for their places, but it's definitely calmer in here. Which is nice, because, at the end of a long day, you want to be able to enjoy the fireworks, not be, staring at somebody's screen in front of you. And I know that I'm going to be guilty about with the camera, so again, being back here, haven't got to worry about that. There's a fence and there's some grass, some bushes behind me. So we had a little Fanta orange, which was very nice. I asked where the nearest drinks snack shack was, and was directed to the one just down to the right of the castle. And I went down there quite happy and I thought, oh, there's a bit of a queue here. Why would that be? You know, maybe because of people wanting the fireworks. No, because that's a place where you can buy the Cinderella popcorn bucket, which was only released in the last day or two. So lots of people were buying that. And I was just there thinking, I just want a drink. So I nearly bought one, but I have bought quite a few items already, like this week, and the Cinderella popcorn bucket isn't one of them for me.
I'm looking at some of these Cinderella popcorn buckets now, and I'm like, for something that big, the amount of better things that we could pack in our game.
Yes. Yeah,
that
I mean,
would be very low in the priority.
I think it's $28.
Is it?
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good like 8 or so additional hand washes from Bath and Body Works.
Happily Ever After, presented by Pandora Jewelry. Our journey begins in just minutes. Thank you.
Just subtly dropping that in there.
Fireworks presented by Elizabeth Duke. Time for desserts.
Yeah. Just these fireworks.
Yeah, just get on with it.
And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
Oh, that was really good.
It was very good.
The projections, the lights, the sound, Tinkerbell. Not my Tinkerbell.
No, different Tinkerbell.
Yeah, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. Oh, I'm very excited. Yeah, so that viewing experience was so good.
So much easier.
Having space all around us, we could like move.
There's plenty of space and everyone stands up in there.
Yes.
When it's time.
Yeah.
It's like there's ample.
Yeah, so yeah, a really nice viewing experience for seeing the show, and I'm sure this is going to be good as well.
I would hope so.
Yeah. We will look at the food, but we're first going to get some refreshments. So we got some tea, some water, some milk. Oh, some strawberry lemonade. And then at this end, we've got some Joffrey's coffee. Coffee at 9:45.
I'm not having
No.
What's that, really?
Yeah. Then we've got the bar over here. Oh, look. Choices. So we've got the Belgian white ale, Bud Light, Cava, Moscato, Red, and Chardonnay. I might want to go for a Blue Moon. So we've got a show to our table, and we've got some drinks. So, yes, these drinks are all for us. So we went for a Blue Moon Ale, we went for a glass of fizz each, and some pog juice or jungle juice as we had in Animal Kingdom Lodge. Now we've just come out of the Happily Ever After desserts after party. We were placed then on a table in the middle of the room, so I was just conscious about not kind of getting the camera and filming too much and not putting the camera in people's faces. So, but I will have showed you all of the food options and offerings that we had. So there's a good selection of food.
Yeah, really good selection of like desserts.
Yeah, desserts. I mean, for savoury, it's cheese cubes and some fairly dry bread, if we're honest.
The cheese and crackers wasn't very good quality, was it? Where the desserts were.
But the desserts were
tasty.
Like maybe like 20 or more different options and variations of stuff. So, and a few options for soft drinks and alcohol as well. So we both had quite a nice time. I'd say the initial scrum from getting in there and everyone queuing, it felt quite cramped. It felt like it kind of took away from the sort of premium or really relaxed feel of having the dedicated space watching the fireworks, and all of a sudden you're like at the all-inclusive buffet somewhere and everyone's, you know, hovering around for that extra sausage or whatever.
Yeah, like the initial being in this area for the fireworks was amazing.
Yeah.
And then when we went in there, it was just, I don't know, it's such a good concept, but it wasn't delivered properly. The queues were all over the place, so they were like blocking the bar and that kind of stuff. And considering Disney makes such a big thing of making sure that you're queuing in the right places and like you don't step out of line sort of thing when you're doing it, no one cared at all in there. Like people couldn't get to the bar. It was all just a bit.
It was a bit of a free-for-all, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you know, at $99 per person isn't cheap. Like it's not cheap for us, you know, and so if you're paying out for that, that's probably quite a lot of money. I feel like Disney could possibly do a bit better with that part of it. Like the amount of people who were in the fireworks area was fine. That was good. That was really good. But the desserts party afterwards, like I wouldn't necessarily say we would never do it again if we found ourselves here. But I wouldn't recommend it, maybe.
I think it's just a bit of a mixed bag, isn't it? Because parts of it were really good and then other parts of it were just quite poor.
You know, I think, in fairness, if we could pay $50 each just to go in a dedicated space without being crammed in, we'd be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so... And the other thing just to like mention, and we were really shocked and disappointed by, was the amount of food waste that we saw. So, you know, I get people want to try different things, but we saw table upon table upon table of fully grown adults, this is not children we're talking about here, who were just leaving mountains of food.
But
and
they picked up like 3 of each pudding and then we're like eating half of one and then that's all going to go in the bin, isn't it? Like,
yeah, so we thought that was really disappointing to see, and you know, we'd like, and that's down to individuals, that's not something that Disney can necessarily police, but it was something that we just noticed and we were like, oh, that's bad, because you know, that's a lot of food waste, and like, that could be done, you know, there could be a better way of managing that, I'm sure. Now, overall, that sounds quite negative. I would like, and it...
Yeah, I know it's really difficult to get it across without sounding totally negative, because it's not a totally negative experience.
No.
It's just a mixed bag.
Yeah, absolutely. But that ends the day of a long day over 2 vlogs, where we went to the water parks, we did some more shopping, and then we've been doing all the, well, not all, plenty of rides and the fireworks. And it's been a really nice day, hasn't it?
It's been a nice day, but like, I'm knackered now. I mean, it is, well, it's just gone 10:30 and we're still here.
Yeah. Like, if we just like climb over the fence and sleep down here, if we just like sleep down here, then it'd be much easier for us to get to Epcot in the morning.
Yeah, I'd be tempted.
Yeah. So tomorrow is the last of our planned days for Disney. After that, we are hopping over to Universal for a few days, and that also signals that the holiday is on the closing stretch. We've still got, what, we've still got over 4 days? 5 days?
3 full days.
Oh God. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Another pavilion, another plate of food. You're about to put it in your mouth without me filming.